Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus, and I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering is Alvin Kamara worth the headache? Before I get right into it, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so I can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. The Saints were wrapping up mandatory minicamp, and Alvin Kamara and his agent made it a purpose to walk out. They made it a purpose to walk out, not only making a scene, but also leaving the coaches and players to answer questions about what's going on with Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara, as you know, the running back for the Saints, a very talented running back that can not only is a dual threat, that can catch out the backfield and run the football very well and block well. They were essentially asked, what is he hurt? Is he injured? No, it's about his contract. He sees Christian McCaffrey get a payday. He sees a couple of running backs get a payday in free agency. And now he wants his contract. He wants what Saquon Barkley has or McCaffrey has. So you got to ask yourself, with the last couple of years, has Alvin Kamara really been worth what his value was on a contract after being suspended for off-the-field issues, getting injured a couple of games? Has he really produced for the Saints to be able to say, hey, I need a new contract? The answer is probably no. So I'm just going to be honest with you. I've seen Alvin Kamara at his best. I've seen him somewhat at his worst. And I think that from what the Saints have to do, they have to have a hard line here. If you're not going to be at mandatory minicamps, if you're not going to be where you need to be, fine him. At the end of the day, you're not going to sit out a whole season. You're not going to do these things. We know this. It's only one player that essentially did that, and that was kind of Le'Veon Bell's kind of unique thing. But you got to think, for the standpoint, you're under contract for 2 more years with the Saints. You're not in your last year. There's not a lot of leverage for you to do anything, and I don't think the Saints are in a position to have to pay you. The Saints are in salary cap purgatory right now. They don't really have a lot of money on the books. So with that last splash where they brought in Chase Young, that ate up a lot of the salary that they had left. So you got to ask yourself, is Derek Carr going to deal with this? Is the Saints organization going to deal with this? The answer is probably no. Alvin Kamara is probably closer on his way out than a new contract extension. If you think about this, the Saints are probably offensively headed in a different direction. Yes, Alvin Kamara is a key piece and he's integral to what they do, but you got to ask yourself, is the guys on the team valuable just like he is? The answer is yes. Can they break through and push through offensively with the wide receivers that they have? Yes. With the running backs that they have? Yes. So you got to think, the Saints are not a dominant run team as is. So with that being said, the air raid offense that they have down there, the things that they're going to be doing, other guys can step up. It's going to be the next man up. And if you can get Alvin Kamara off the books and get a better running back in there, or either get somebody in there that's less money so you can bring in more defensive talent or more offensive talent, go for it. At this point, Alvin Kamara is not worth the headache. You've seen what he's done. You've seen how he's carried teams in the past. It's not the same. So he's closer to 30 than he is 21. So let's just be realistic about it. It's a handful. It's a headache. Yes, he's talented, but you got to ask yourself, am I really going to invest into this guy that can't control himself off the field? The answer is no. All you Saints fans, get in the comment section below. All you NFL fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. Would you pay him? Would you extend him after what he's been doing? Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. We'll see you on the next episode.